Hello, my crafty friends. Monday night on my live stream, I showed how to do these art painty papers with receipts and a heat gun. Um, and I really enjoyed that. We did quite a few different ones. This one I had done a long time ago with a gift receipt from Amazon. I really love that square shape. That's a really cool size to use. But you can do it with the big receipts. You can do it with the small ones. They just have to be the thermal receipts. And we did a whole bunch of them. And then I did something I had never done before. I got out a roll of fax thermal paper, and we did this. And that just turned out so cool. I really loved it. And then I was watching Tanya McGuire did a great video where she was doing receipts and she was explaining how to do it too. And she got me to thinking about doing it on this big paper, kind of mixed media style. She was doing it that way on the receipts, but it's a lot harder to get as much in on those little receipts. And I thought it would be fun to do it mixed media style on this bigger paper. So that's what I want to play with today. But I wanted to show you kind of where I started at and where we were going from there. These are the kinds of paints I used Monday night. I used Artist Loft Metallics, purple, and cobalt blue, which is really a bluish green, copper, and I used gold, and I didn't get that one out, but I did use a gold too. And then I used some of these heavy body acrylic paints that are Dinah Wakely, the tangerine, sky, and fuchsia. Those were a lot of fun as well. I also used, and I didn't get those out, but let me grab them just so you can see. I also used these apple barrel cheap acrylic paints that you get at Walmart, and those worked great too. And I'm going to use the ones that I used before, except for the apple barrel ones today. But then I've added some different ones. I added in a metallic blue, the Artist Loft again, Studio PBO's blue-green iridescent. I have a blue-green iridescent, and then I have the blue-black or something like that. But I figured that one would be too dark. I love these paints, and I would love to have some more colors. But right now, this is all I've got. So I'm going to use some of it. And then this Brea Reese, it's a brand I got on sale at Hobby Lobby. And these are really nice paints too. I'm going to use some of that. And then I'm also going to use some of these because I have them and I never use them. These little Artist Loft paints. They're level 1, just like those metallics are. This just came in a little set. And so I've put out some of these colors to use as well. And I went ahead, I've been scarring it up. I went ahead and taped down my thermal paper, and it comes on a roll. This is a roll that's almost empty. This is what I'm using. This is old paper. So got it at the thrift store. So this roll's almost empty. But you could make it, as long as you have a table to work on. Anyway, that's what I've got down here. This is fax paper. If you go looking for it in the store, I'm sure you can find it at Office Depot. But it's a thermal fax paper. Anyway, that's what we're going to use. And I'm going to use some of the stencil that I used Monday night. But I'm also going to add in some Punchinella. I didn't have that out to use Monday night. And some other little stencils that I had that I thought would be fun to use on here. And I'm going to just kind of put things all over it. And some birds. I thought it might be fun to have birds, on top as the top layer. And then I've got some words that I thought might be fun to have as a top layer. I haven't ever done it this way before, so this is going to be new for me, but I thought it would be fun. I also have this that I've never used. I got it, I don't know if it was at the thrift store or Hobby Lobby, or it looks like maybe Tuesday morning. Anyway, it's Spellbinders, is the brand on this one. The rest of them I have no idea what brand they are because I've had them so long. But I just think that's a lovely stencil. So we're going to play with that one too. And I think um, this one will be a lot of fun to add in. So we're just going to get to work. I'm going to start with probably some of these, and we're going to play. I've already got my paint out, so I'm just going to start. Um, let's start with some of these bigger, bolder ones like these, and then we'll work our way to the other ones. But I'm not sure how this is going to work because when you're doing multiple layers and if the paint's still wet, it might mess things up. But we're going to try it anyway. Um, so I'm just going to take some paint and I'm going to start painting over the stencil. And then I'm going to move it out here and do some. The same color and the same stencil. Get those kind of out of the way for now. No, I should have used a different part. Let's do this over here. Do a little bit of that. I ran out of that color. I didn't put out enough, I guess. So I'm going to go in with this one for now. And then we'll do, where did I put those? Oh, here we go. We'll do some of these. I think if the receipts are as much fun as they are, this is going to be even more fun. So I'm glad that I went ahead and bought these at the thrift store. It's funny because I bought them a long time ago thinking I would do this with them, and then I just never did. And I don't know why I waited so long, but after playing with them Monday night, I got excited to do some more. So let's see. We'll do some circles. Some of the paint that was on, oh, it got on here. Oh, well, that's okay. I don't care if it messes it up a little bit. I mean, if it mixes the paints a little bit, that's not a big deal. I just wasn't expecting that to happen. Might even be more fun. And let's do some of this. That was fun. Put another one down here. Let's do some of this one now. That looks like that would be cool. I think I want to do this one in the, no, I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to save that one and let it be something sort of on top of things too. So let's do some numbers. We'll do the numbers with this metallic cobalt. Oh, this is looking fun. This is looking fun. Okay. I'm going to do a few hearts. Um, let's do those in purple. I'm okay if they overlap some. That's part of the mixed media thing, to have them overlap some. The only problem is sometimes when you do that on the outside of the, let me see if I can get y'all in a little bit closer. A little bit better. Okay. Let's do, let's go ahead and do some of these gears with the bronze. That didn't show up quite as much as I was hoping it would. Oh well. It's all right. It'll still be fun. Yeah, I'm still liking it. It's not as I would like it better maybe if it was this is more of a mask than a stencil, and I think I would like it better if it was a, but it's all right. Cool. Now let's do some punchinella in the spaces that are Um, some of these spaces that are left. Okay, do a little bit in here. Nice thing about the punchinella is you can just stick it in anywhere and it looks cool. Okay, there's that. And then I think I want to do this one somewhere, but I'm not sure if not sure how good it's going to look, because it really would be covering up a whole lot of stuff and leaving very little behind. I may do this on one of its own. Let's just wait and we'll do that on another one. Okay, got this far. Now I want to put let's put some words on it. Um, okay, we're going to do the word inspire right there on top. And I think I'm going to use that PBO. Ah, got purple on it. Put too many colors in my palettes, and so it's I have a little bitty spider crawling around on my table. Not really excited about that. Let's see how that works. Oh, it shows up nice. All right, I was afraid since that purple got mixed in there, it wouldn't show up very good. Okay, over here, I'm going to put believe. And I think I want to do it in, I should have put out some white. I need to get out some white. Just a minute, let me get out some white. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, this is just a Deco Art Americana white. But there are some other things I wanted to do with some white, so this will be fine. Okay, I'm going to do believe in white because I think it'll show up cool once the black is on there. This is thinner paint and it didn't work as well. Oh well. Now we know. Thicker paint works better. Especially if you're trying to do words. I need a paper towel. I have one here somewhere. There we go. That one's goopy. Okay, let's cover that up with my paper towel, then I won't make a mess. And then I'm going to do maybe Think Happy, Be Happy right here. And since that didn't work very well, we will go back to something heavier. And let's put it somewhere. Yeah, let's put it right there and do the purple. No, let's do that PBO again. That really turned out looking good. So where did my sponge go? There we go. All right. Think happy, be happy. I think I like that. All right. We're going to call this one done just because I'm anxious to see if how well it works. Oh no, I need circles. I forgot about that. I need some white circles. This is the thing that one of the things that Tanya did that I thought, why didn't I think of that? How come I never did that? Uh, okay, let's do some something smaller. Oh, let's do a dice. That'll be fun. See how that works out. Oh, that doesn't really end up looking much like a dice. Oh well, it makes a shape. So we'll put a bunch of them on there. Hmm. Okay, I like that pretty good. Um, let's do some little tiny circles. You can't really see them really very much right now, but when the paper turns dark, they should look really cool. Let's double those little ones. That looks cute. Oops, that one wasn't quite on target. I'm getting impatient now because I really want to see what it's going to look like. I need to quit being so impatient. Oh my goodness, that was quite a blob. Well, I guess it's just going to be a blob. put it in too deep of a paint and it messed up. Okay. Now then, if we decide I thought about doing some lines, but I think I'll wait. I can always do those on top afterwards. I'm ready for the fun stuff. You ready for the fun stuff? Here it goes. All right. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, I love it. That turned out really neat. That was a lot of fun. So it just goes to show you can do almost anything on them with paint. You can use a paintbrush. Maybe we'll do that next and just um, you could paint words and then dry it off. Whatever you want to do. Let me see if I can find a place to set this one because all the design still will need to dry. Because I didn't wait long enough for it to dry in between putting the stuff down and using the heat gun, and I didn't use the heat gun enough to dry everything else because if I did, I think it would overheat it and might mess it up. So that's what it looks like. Believe even looks better than I thought it would. All right, let's lay that one down here. And let's do another one. Here's my paper. What I really love about this is you can make them as long as you want. I guess you could leave them attached and just roll the paper over here and hide it. And then you could just keep going. I hadn't thought about that, but it would be a fun thing to do too. Let me get some tape here because it really helps to tape it down. Means you lose your corners, but that's all right. That's not a big deal. Alrighty. Okay, so let's try some painting with some brushes and see what happens. I think I'm going to use a kind of a medium-sized brush. This is a size 6 brush, and I'm probably not going to bother cleaning my brush in between colors. I'm just going to tell you now, if that bothers you, then you probably need to go do something else. thing you have to be careful to do is not to cover the whole piece, because that would end up messing up your, the thermal thing can't do its thing. Sorry about that. Goodness gracious. Just look like diseased dandelions. But we're going to add something else so we can get past that. If you just do this and think of it as a background, then when you get, then you can use this, maybe one specific stencil will go over the top of it. Well, that's fun. Let's do some of this blue too. And then, no, I may use the blue. I think I'm going to use the blue with my stencil to go on top. So let's go ahead and use maybe some of this purple. It's kind of bluish because I had stuck the blue on my brush before I did this, and so it ended up being more blue purple than purple purple. And it's really hard for me to do random. It ends up looking like I'm trying to do something specific. Okay. Let's put another one right there. Let me clean this brush off a little bit here. I think I'll be able to put that in some water. And then I want to get out this stencil and just use it in a few places. With this dark blue. Oh, I think I like that. I'm going to put just a tiny little bit in some other places. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And let's do a little bit of this stencil in some places, because I like this one pretty good. We'll do the bronze for this one. That's pretty. Trying to see what. Oh, I like that one. Let's do that one down here. I saw Janet posted pictures in Aunt Beck's group. If you don't know about Aunt Beck's Creations Facebook group, well, that's the group I'm talking about. Um, but Janet posted some pictures in that group of stuff she had done, and between her and Tanya, they got me all re-inspired here. So thank you, girls. I'm having fun. Let's do that right there. Okay, that looks fun. I'm liking that. So what else can I put in? Maybe a few leaves. I've got this stencil. I really love this stencil. So let's put in a few little leaves in here. And we will do a combination of the bronze and the blue, I think. And let's move that stuff out of the way. Let's do one right here. Oh, I think that got it too dark. It kind of messed the blue and the bronze. I don't know if those will show up over the black, but we'll just have to see. I think I'm going to go for just bronze here if I can, or at least as much as I can. Let's do another one right here. And I'm going to do this one with this greenish blue here. And maybe one right here too. Okay, I'm gonna go for the gusto and put in another one. Maybe putting too much on here, but I don't think so. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do another one right here. Make this one purple. Okay. So let's turn on the heat and see how it looks. It kind of looks like a hodgepodge of mess right now, doesn't it? Maybe I should put some circles on it. I think I should. Let's put some circles on it real quick. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn this over. This is it had weaving yarn on it. Makes good circles. And I'm going to put a smaller circle with each of these bigger circles. Just because somehow it makes it feel more complete. I don't know why. All I can say is it just makes me feel better. If it makes me happy, that's what matters, because that's what this is all about. Having fun, being happy. Okay. All right. We're going to call that good, and we're going to heat it up and see what happens. Let's start over here this time. Okay, it's amazing how different just heating it up and turning that what little bit is left black. It's not even like a ton of paper that's left, but turning it black just changes everything. That is so much fun. I hope you had fun. Get you some thermal paper and have some fun playing with it. Can make some cool painty papers. God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye bye.